Hello there, everyone. I am Joe, the Red Knight, and today we're playing a little bit of Battle Chasers Night War. Now, this is a game that I know almost nothing about. I've heard of it. It came out just a little while ago, and it looks like a super old school, almost JRPG, like the old glory days of Final Fantasy. We get an awesome overworld, you're traveling around, and turn-based combat, and a great story, and I friggin' love that stuff. That is my jam. So, I'm really excited to dive right into this. I've seen just a little bit of it when it first came out, just to make sure it was my sort of thing, but I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling good. So, without too much more of me gushing about how cool this is, let's dive right in. Yeah. Ooh. Nifty. New game. Yes. Alright. Battle Chaser. Seriously, just awesome font. A+ font. A little bit over the top, but I love it. Alright.
Years have passed
Narration.
since the great warrior and leader of men, Aramis, vanished. Left behind were his mighty gauntlets, artifacts of untold power, giving their wielder the strength to move mountains, as the stories were told. Also left behind was his daughter, Gully. She discovered her father's gauntlets, setting in motion the events that would make her a target of great importance, and bring her into the company of her greatest defenders. Nolan, the wise and mighty wizard, whose tongue is as sharp as his wit. His mysterious companion, Calibretto, a war golem of immense power. Garrison, a swordsman, once brother-in-arms to Aramis, now sworn to protect his only living kin. And the rogue, Red Monica, who can be foe as quickly as friend. Together, they have traveled the capital lands while defending Gully from those who seek the power of her gauntlets for themselves. Nolan, on a personal quest to learn more about mana, which fuels the world's magic and technology, has led the group towards a mysterious landmass known as the Crescent Isle. There, vast reserves of mana were once rumored to exist. As they approach the island, they quickly discover why so little is known about the area.
Okay. So, sorry. I love games like this, and especially the story they come up with. So whenever there's a cutscene or anything like that, I'm gonna be quiet and let the game do the talking. Looks good. Looks good. Alright, so what do we got? Adventure music.
Everyone hang on! What are you waiting for? Shoot back!
With what? It's a stealth ship.
This is stealth?
Just do something.
It's always on me.
This is cool.
These kids don't know how easy they've got it.
We're being boarded.
Get below deck.
You break easier than I do, remember? More incoming, port side. Oh no!
All right, Red. Looks like it's just me and, figures.
It's so charming. Yeah, I'm already a big fan. Look at that art style. It looks so good. I'm playing a cartoon. It's what I always dreamed of. We made it? Or at least I did. Bretto? Garrison? Please be nearby. Okay, cool. So, move around with WASD. Space does a cool punchy thing. I was hoping for crazy water physics, but can't get everything. It's fine. Alright. Debris. Always try and break boxes. Huh, that counter's counting down for my punch. What happened when it reaches 0? Am I out of punch? Oh. Maybe I should have tried to save that. Hey, Calibretto! You're awake.
Bretto, you're alright.
Yes.
Yay.
Are you feeling better?
I'm sorry, I'm such a sucker for, like, the super traditional, like, oh yes, I am very posh and educated, but a huge hulking figure. Love it.
You've been resting for a few hours.
I guess I wasn't completely prepared for that cannon blast. Was I dreaming, or did you leap off the ship to catch me?
I did. And it was awesome.
How'd we make it down in one piece?
Nolan. We fell through a portal he opened, placing us on the ground with only minor injuries.
Then what happened to him?
We don't know.
And Garrison? Monica?
Garrison fell through the portal as well. Monica appears to be missing, along with Nolan.
Then let's get moving. They could be hurt.
Garrison already went ahead to search for them. Are you sure you're well enough to move?
I'm still woozy, but we don't have any time to waste. I'll be fine.
First, allow me to further heal your wounds. Then we will meet Garrison.
Oh man, are you the healer? My healer's giant. Oh, here we go. Xenites. Dungeon Schools. You can switch out the active party member in order to use each's abilities to explore and interact with the world. You can open your compendium and check the dungeon skills section to see what each hero's dungeon skills do. Okay. Calibretto's revitalized dungeon skill can heal the party. Try swapping to him and heal your party. Done. Space. Oh, cool. It's an out-of-combat heal. Oh, my compendium? Okay, yeah, that's the world map. Here are my items for health and mana restoring. No journal entries. Dungeon codex. And... fishing rod. Neat. So we got skills, ground smash. Okay, briefly stun all nearby enemies. Stun carries over into combat, also breaks walls. Cool. And I'm sure I will learn about the rest of this later. Don't want to spend too much time just sitting and reading. Is it gonna explode? I feel like it's gonna explode. Switch to the big metal man. This world's beautiful. Wait, I see treasure down there. I can get back to it that way. Cannot pass up treasure. Like, that's just RPGs and video games 101. Like, if there is treasure, you have to go for the treasure. Alright. I got common parts and 18 fun bucks. Or whatever they're gonna call them. Oh. Something behind the waterfall. Fuck yeah. Always check behind waterfalls. Always check behind waterfalls. And next to these pile of bones is a scroll note. Awoke in the night. Didn't realize what happened to Rochelle until it was too late. The look in her eyes was like she'd never seen me before. She gored me real good before I could react. It was ever since finding that mana and that crack in the ground. Shouldn't have taken her so close to it. Tired. Getting dark. Huh. Nifty. So there's mana, which we're looking for, and apparently it makes people crazy if you get too close to it. But, you know, one man's priceless possessions are another robot man's treasure. Farewell, friend. I'll probably forget about you one day. Very soon. Can we go around here? No. How about over here? No. Alright. Yeah, no, this is a very pretty game. The soundtrack is beautiful. I'm having fun. Ooh. What's that? Huh. Well, gut punch. Okay, there we go. So, does 14 damage and applies Sunder, increasing physical damage taken by 10% for 3 turns. Turns 10 overcharge. Alright, so that's a shielding deal, punchy deal. That takes mana. Healing flea. Great. Let's punch the green slime. How do I confirm? Oh, click on him. Kaboom! That's cool. Defend. Jab. Her abilities. Scattershot. So it's sort of an AoE strike. Protection. And that absorbs hits. Alright, well let's just punch it. I already sundered it, so that should do a little extra. Nice! Punch it! Yeah. Okay, so this really is just like a super old school RPG. Like there's, at least unless I'm totally missing something, there's no like mechanic for like, oh, this is how you mitigate some of the damage or anything like that. It's just, oh yeah, no, get in there and punch them. So I think I found a scout tunic for Gully. Yeah. Ups your physical defense and stuff. Equip. Okay, I still used up all of her space. All of her punchy ability. So I'm gonna pass right over that. Next area. What we got? Huh, food buffs. Cool. Ooh. Garrison went northeast looking for Monica and Nolan. We should head in that direction. I'm sure they're fine. But we should hurry, just in case. Acknowledged. Hey, and a Steve achievement. Ooh, no, shiny stump, shiny stump. Shiny stump means loot. Yeah. Blade leaf, veil herbs, and faintly glowing powder. Sick. Okay, so this is almost like a Mario thing where I can only really go forward and back. But look at this overworld! Friggin' look at it! It looks so good! Inspect. Worn letters at the top of the sign read Talon Crossing. The plank pointing east says High Lake Village, with the message not anymore, carved cryptically into the wood directly over it. The rest is damaged beyond readability. Leave. Let's go up this way. There's loot up this way. Take the loot. Veil herbs, blade leaf, faintly glowing powder. Alright, I'm sensing a theme. Veil Scout's tunic. Always check to see if it's better. Okay, required level 3, but will up my physical defense, lower my attack power, but raise stamina. Huh. Do I want to fight monsters, or go up to meet Garrison? Well, it's never too early to start grinding in an RPG. Alright. Let's... Kapow. They're both casting something. So let's let's try and defend, because that'll grant. Okay. Hover over status symbols with your cursor in a combat or dungeon, get information about buffs and debuffs. Cool. So this reduces. Yeah. I knew it, you can't resist the giant metal man. Yeah, get me overcharged, whatever that is. Now that you're all softened up. Kaboom! Alright, now Gully, you're gonna jab him! Yeah! And then Calibretto. It's defensive matrix on you again, since I don't think we're going to get enough attacks in to really finish him off. But Gully, you're just going to swing for the fences. Pow! Oh, you bastard! You attacked the wrong person there. How dare you? Gut punch. And punch again! Ooh, there's a crit there. Yay! Level up, loot, common parts, and Slimaker. And $4. Slimes are cheap bastards. Let's fight the scary looking bat thing. Ruins bat. Okay, so it goes first. Ooh, haste step. So, those of you who have never played an RPG like this before, at least this is what I'm pretty sure it is. So on the left-hand side here, where my cursor is, so that's the turn order. So we got Calibretto, Gully, and then this Ruin Spat. And it's got the effect of haste, so it gets to go faster every time. But, let's just punch it. Yeah, it's not that tough. Yeah, one more hit and it's dead. So what's it gonna do? Just bit. No sweat. We can soak hits all day! Alright, Blade Leaf, Scraps of Hide. I'm sure after a certain point all this loot will become so commonplace I'll stop reading it off, but we're not at that point yet. Garrison, you look like...
I'm glad you're alright.
Yay.
What you did during the airship battle, shielding the cannon blast,
was really sick.
You would have done the same for me.
maybe, but with messier results. You're a brave kid, but remember, we don't fully understand the power of your father's gauntlets. You have to be more careful with them.
I had no choice.
No, I guess not.
I believe he was trying to thank you.
I like you, Calibretto.
Have you found any sign of Monica or Nolan?
I haven't. And this village looks long abandoned. There are lights on the horizon. To the east. Might be a town.
We should investigate. If they survived, they likely headed that direction.
What do you mean, if? Nolan saved us. He can save himself. And Monica, too.
You're probably right.
I also like Fantasy World Batman here, too.
Let's go find them.
Grr, I'm dark and brooding. Alright. So what's Garrison got? Swift Strike. 21 damage. Okay, so he's doing damage. Parry. Reduce all damage taken by 40% until next turn. Attack while active. Garrison's power increased by 5%. Cool. Abilities. Cleave. So, that's sort of a widespread thing. Okay, that speeds us all up as well as doing damage. And Warblade. Huh. So that's how we use. Cool. So let's just... We know these guys aren't very tough. Okay, there it is. Okay, red next to your mana bar, granted by using regular actions, overcharge consumed in place of mana, and use Ah. Cool. And we can win just by punching us to death. Okay, yeah, so as Garrison is helpfully saying there, put up temporary energy through combat, and then after that, we get to use that energy during combat, but it doesn't carry over to the next fight. Simple. Right, seen that loop before, nothing new. What do we got here? A handwritten journal entry is scrawled on parchment. General Savard's savior returned from the main front last night. Because he came in darkness, few got a good look at him, other than to say he seemed well. The wars elsewhere have taken their toll on the outpost, with ranks thinning and our defensive practices becoming lax. I'm not sure Ravenheart even bothered to take his patrol last night, but then he always did seem the lazy sort. That should change with Savior stalking the halls once more. Well, whoever these pieces are. Spoils of war, the general returns. Okay. Get some, Cave Bat. Ruins Bat, sorry. Alright. Yeah. All these enemies are weak enough, I feel confident in just beating them up. Not too worried. Yeah. Whatcha? Overkill. Cool. Alright. And after that fight, I think we're going to call this part 1 right here. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying, like, this. I know it's just a little taste, but we're getting going, and this is going to be really cool. Like, I'm having fun. I hope you all are having fun, and, until next time, I don't have a sign-off, but I hope to see you next time here with Battle Chasers Night War.